Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone mother into this. Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Yeah, so any hoodles, I was on the gram and I saw the outpouring. That's how I know anything happens in the world, is people on Instagram reporting it.
Yeah.
And so Jussie Smollett, that's how you say his name?
So he's an actor. I mean, this story is now enormous, but so what happened was a few weeks ago, he's an actor on Empire.
Right.
And
that show's been on for a minute.
Yeah, it's a wildly successful show. He's on the show. News story came out that this dude was attacked at like 2 a.m. Allegedly attacked at like 2 a.m. Somebody put a noose around his neck, beat him, poured bleach on him, said racial homophobic slurs, and then was like, this MAGA country bitch. Like, so like an intense hate crime, right? So everybody was like, what the fuck? But then like as the story developed, it started to have peculiar details. You know, the whole thing is
Dirty Jon Detail.
Yeah, it's really disturbing and sad. But so ends up what we're at right now, at least at the moment of recording this, because this story will probably develop more between now and when people even see or hear this, you know?
Yeah.
But as of right now, what we know for sure is that like a month or a few months ago, he did receive a threatening letter at the production offices, and that he was resentful that the letter and the threat didn't receive more attention. Right? It was like a homophobic racial letter because he is openly gay. And I guess it probably is one of those things that was like a blurb maybe, and then people didn't really talk about it much. Well, that upset him. So what's allegedly happening right now is that when the attack happened, you know, obviously people were like, we need to find the suspects. They researched, you know, all the cameras in the area, and they did find 2 guys walking around at that time. So like, these are people of interest. So then they eventually apprehended and arrested the people of interest. Turns out they're 2 Nigerian American brothers who go work out at the same gym as him. One of them has even appeared on an episode of Empire as
that's
an extra.
mistake number 1, yeah.
And, you know, when the police were like, we want to see your phone records, because apparently he was on the phone with his manager at the time of the attack, he gave them a redacted version of his phone records.
That's a big word.
So things that started to kind of, you know, not really add up. And then when they spoke to those brothers, they released them without charges. And the investigation has shifted into allegedly Jussie, perhaps having set up this attack as a ploy for the attention he felt like he deserved from the letter.
Interesting.
Which is highly disturbing.
Highly disturbing. And
he did interviews. Oh my God.
Oh, right. Yeah,
he did
I saw
an
that
interview
too.
where he was like crying, talking about what was said to him. Like, really.
He's an actor though.
He's an actor.
So it makes sense.
He was really
Crying, motherfucker.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah. Well, okay, mistake number 1, obviously, is don't hire people you know. Like the guy at the gym. You got to put an ad out. You got to say, piss on me, beat me. Are you...
Dude, the whole thing is a bad idea. It's going to blow up.
It's terrible.
It's a bad idea. I mean, also, you should see that these dudes that he hired to attack him.
Yeah.
I mean, if these guys are allegedly hired to attack, if they actually attacked him, he would fucking still be in ICU.
Oh, really?
These dudes are jacked.
Really?
Yeah. He must have been like, look, man, I mean, easy. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are huge.
Well, I think even from a casting perspective, you may want to cast like white big guys to do
Why
hate
would
crime, right?
do the hate crime?
Yeah, you may as well do it right.
He got 2 black guys be like, you black motherfucker.
Yeah, like wait a minute.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I heard a rumor that he was getting fired from Empire and he was doing this as a way to get attention.
See, that I don't know.
Like that, I don't know.
It could be true, but I mean,
who knows?
Who knows what's at the root of this? But
that's crazy.
This is backfiring.
Though.
I mean, it's also like, it really is sad. It's sad that somebody would orchestrate a fake thing like this.
Well, and especially like to actually get hurt in the process, like
and elicit sympathy from people.
Oh, that's
like
so
emotionally,
dark. Yeah.
do that to people.
So Dirty Johnish, right?
Then like you go, obviously, like he's he is, let's say, anti-Trump, right?
Right.
But this actually makes you look worse.
Of course,
because then you're creating this fake narrative of somebody who's like a Trump guy doing that to you, but they didn't do that to you.
Right, he's making it political.
Yeah,
But
like,
by the way, if you do make it political, you make it about anti-Trump, that you've rallied now the support of the entertainment industry because everybody fucking hates Trump in showbiz.
But
right?
what ends up happening is that now, since he made that shit up, then like a Trump supporter gets to go like, oh, look what they're trying to paint me as this. It's like the whole thing backfires on him. It's a really obviously
exciting.
It's a super calculated, poorly executed idea. And if he wanted to do something like that, should have talked to me first, man.
What would you have done differently?
I don't know. I probably wouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
You mean like, hey man, we're gonna work out this fake hate crime? Like,
It's so bizarre.
no, Bert would be a good guy to talk to.
He knows all about hate crimes.
I think we'll have him in soon, and maybe we can run it by him. I bet he'll be like, oh, here's how you do this. First of all,
you gotta get drunk.
First of all, you gotta get hammered.
Alcohol.
So you don't feel so bad when you say all those words. And then
Words.